Let me show you what I'm doing on a daily basis to get myself back in shape at the age of 40 after having children. So, consistency is key, but it can be done, and I am living proof of it. So, I walk 2 miles Monday through Friday for a total of 10 miles a week. It takes me probably about 23 minutes a mile right now, and it's pretty relaxing, it's peaceful, and oh, look at there, I'm done in a matter of seconds. I wish it were like that, but it's not. So here I am. After I walk my 2 miles, as I did when I was walking 1 mile from January 2024 to November 2024, I upped my walking to 2 miles at the end of November 2024. So I'm really making a lot of progress. But anyhow, I like to do a stretch, a full body stretch when I finish walking. I just feel like it helps my old bones function better throughout the rest of the day. And I notice when I don't stretch, my knees hurt. So I'm definitely stretching these old bones out. Yeah, don't forget to stretch after you do your walking or your exercising for the day. Whatever it is that you choose to do. If you're 40 and up, you better be stretching and loving it. So I did my leg stretches in different various ways. And now I'm just stretching my arms out on each side, side to side, and then over my head. And then I go ahead and I think I forgot a stretch, to be honest with you. I forgot to put my hands behind my back and then stretch looking up and then bend over with my back tilted to stretch out my back as well. I forgot, but anyhow, taking this coat off, I broke a sweat while walking. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, you can see the sweat on my belly area. And I'm going to pull my shirt back up again. So I just like to do these body spins so that when I look back at these videos in the future, I can see, how much of a change I've made in, my health and my body tone being 40 years old and having had 7 children. When I get 50 and 60, I want to be in great shape for my age because at 40 with me exercising, I feel so much better than I did during that period that I stopped exercising. When I wasn't exercising, I could barely move. I couldn't do much. Okay, so I did order Walmart grocery delivery, and so I'm going to walk you through some of the things that I bought for my family here. I got a bag of Roma tomatoes. Make sure you get the ones in the bag because they're a lot cheaper than buying them, you know, when you have to pack them yourself. So my 4-year-old and my now 3-year-old, he's 3 years old today. My baby boy's 3 years old. They love strawberries. So I ordered this turkey pepperoni. My kids like to eat this by themselves or, we put them on pizza, which I'm going to show you my pizza recipe a little bit later in this video. So stay tuned. So there's my iced coffee. I like to get iced coffee and put that creamer right there in it. Yeah, my fridge is beeping, telling me I've had it open too long. And I ordered some ranch right there. I really love getting ranch from Sam's Club, but I just grabbed some from Walmart in this little bottle right here. It's not going to last very long in my family. And I also had to order this edge wax. Now this is the old school edge wax. If y'all haven't tried this, give it a try. This stuff will lay your edges so well, but make sure you put it on cleanly washed hair. I don't know who packed these yellow squash for me and my zucchini, but they picked the smallest they could out of the bunch because these are just so tiny compared to what I normally get. Although it could be that, they're out of season probably. I'm not really sure, but I'm pretty sure they probably are. So that may be aiding to how small they are. So just closing up my fridge here. And now I'm going to show you. Okay, so I have plans of making some greens and cornbread. So I had to order me some cornmeal. And I'm using this ground turkey. I'm going to use that for burgers or tacos or something. But there go my greens. I like to get them already cut up and washed and everything. Now, I don't mind, slicing them up myself off the vine. I've actually grown greens in my garden. So I may grow some that's coming up, spring, summertime. do that. So just looking at what's in my fridge, we got spinach, we got lettuce out of place. I have an actual lettuce drawer, and I'm going to show you different ways I like to, organize my fridge. So there's the bread, stuff back there, and some blueberry sauce for our pancakes that I make. My coffee station right here with some rice milk back there in the back because we don't drink cow's milk, but we do use it. A big bag of carrots, the greens of course, some sauteed onions right here, and then I got mushrooms, um, some grape tomatoes. We got some ginger. Okay, grape tomatoes. I'm getting ahead of myself. And some ginger and some dates right there in the back. And another thing of mushrooms. I love mushrooms. I can just eat them by themselves. I got my cheese drawer right here. These are some little probiotic drinks that we got from Costco. I don't know if they're actually beneficial, but they taste real good. So got mozzarella cheese and some Mexican cheese right there. And we also have, of course, our vegetable drawer with all kinds of vegetables in it. And there's my meat drawer. Got some turkey bacon, some ground turkey, and some sandwich turkey meat. Here's my freezer. Here's my freezer. Got this automatic ice maker. It's pretty cool, but sometimes it gets like frozen too hard and it'll get stuck and stalled. I have to reset it, but I've only had to reset it once before, so doing pretty well. I've had this for the past, I think, 2 years, I believe, maybe. Got it when 39, 40, yeah, a year or so, I don't know. Got some okra, black bean burgers, some Brussels sprouts, some ice packs. And we got some pumpkin spice empanadas. I don't know what those taste like. There's something new we're trying. Some Arby's curly fries, some pineapple chunks we like to put in our smoothies. And my little kids actually like to eat those just, as a snack as well. We got some tater tots here. And those are really good, baked in the oven. We don't fry our fries and tater tots here. It tastes way better when you put them in the oven. And here goes some more fries we have left from having burgers and fries the other night. And we got a lot of bags of blueberries, and we got some cranberries there, and some frozen blackberries, and some frozen bananas. Okay, so that's what my fridge and freezer are looking like. Oh, can't forget the snack drawer for the kiddos. So I bought some more granola bars there. Okay, on to the pizza. So I broke my fast, my 20-hour fast. I had pizza this day, and we've been eating pizza ever since. We're on like our third day of eating homemade pizza. So here's the homemade pizza dough. It sat for an hour. If you're interested in the recipe, let me know. I'll tell you what the recipe is, tell you how to cook it. But here is the pizza. So we slice our pizza dough 8 different ways, and we make 8 dough balls once it's done rising from the yeast for an hour. And that's enough dough for my entire family, so everyone can get their own personal pan size of pizza. So we're just chopping it up here. And on this piece of dough, I was teaching my 18-year-old daughter how to make pizza dough for the first time. So she knows how to make this pizza. She did a really good job. And the pizza dough was delicious, okay? And the pizza afterwards was delicious as well. I'm going to show you how it baked up real soon. So just hang in there with me. So just pulling the dough apart. And it's a lot easier instead of cutting it with a knife. Just use a pizza cutter. It'll break it up for you real fast. Just like that. And then once we're done, we just took some bags and put them into the bags after we separated them into 8 individual dough balls. And that's how we make our pizza dough. And then of course you roll it out. When you're rolling your pizza dough out, put some olive oil on top, and it'll just glide to the size that you need it to be. And so here's my little daughter, Halaya. We put some tomato sauce, some shredded cheese, lots of mushrooms, obviously, with some spinach and onions there. And then put some turkey pepperoni on top. And so then drizzled it with some olive oil. Make sure you put olive oil on top of your pizza before you cook it. It just makes it cook so much better. So then I kind of like took a cookie break here. My daughter also made these chocolate chip cookies right here. And here's the end product of the nice gourmet homemade pizza. it was so delicious. And we're still working on like day number 3 of having pizza in a row. This is how good this pizza is. This is a recipe that I came up with that my family has tweaked over the years, and it has just become a family favorite here in our house. So you can rest assured this is a delicious recipe. If you'd like to know what it is, leave a comment down below. I'll let y'all know, the ingredients and how to cook it and everything like that. It's really simple. It's really quick to make. It's simple, inexpensive, and you got great quality pizza dough right in your own home, you know. And we really, really love it. It tastes so good. I can't stress that enough. It tastes really good, and especially with all these different toppings on it. You can't go wrong. And, the toppings are very inexpensive as well. So if you're just craving some nice homemade pizza, this is what you need to be making, okay? All right, so I'm about to get my workout on, and I was watching Zen Within. I really love her channel. And there's Peach McIntyre. I really love her family. She just had twins. She has nice children now with her husband, and I'm so happy for her, and she's doing great things for herself and her family. So what I'm doing right now, I'm looking for my workout playlist that's on my channel, Kindly Kimberly. So I have a 5-week playlist specifically. This is something I did when I was about 6 weeks postpartum with baby number 7. And I created this playlist for myself, and I've been doing it. And I did it from like 6 weeks postpartum up to like 4 months, and I got really toned. But then I stopped doing it because I got lazy and thought that it wasn't working. But now that I look back at all my videos, I'm like, man, I was really getting into good shape. Why did I quit doing that? I could be at my goal already. But anyhow, check that playlist out. So I'm down here trying to do push-ups. I think I did 3 or 4. And then I realized there's a piece of glass, on the floor under my hand. It didn't cut me or anything, but that piece of glass was there because a jar broke, on the floor. And that's just a little stray piece that we missed picking up. So I'm getting ready to get into my workout now. I'm just thanking my viewer for leaving a comment on my video, as you can see on the screen. I think I should start doing that back in my videos again, because when I look back at these videos, just thanking my viewers is something that I just feel like I need to do on my channel, authentically do, because I really do appreciate everyone's support who stops by my channel, because trying to get your health in order, man, it's a long journey. It's a lonely journey. It's a I got to stay motivated journey. So I really do appreciate the motivation that you all give me and the encouraging comments that you all leave here on my channel. So don't ever forget that. So I'm about to do this 20-minute workout and get it done. I'm probably about to struggle, but I'm not struggling as much as, because this is a week 3 that I'm on right now. This week 3 workout compared to my week 1 is day and night, and I'm glad that I can even see the difference. If you all just do this workout, I guarantee you your week 1 jumping jacks compared to your week 3 jumping jacks going to be amazing. I can do like 50 jumping jacks now, whereas I couldn't even do 5 before. So I'm getting my squats in here, and I'm going to let you all watch this video. If you want to follow along, that's great. And I really do enjoy my sessions of doing these workouts for myself, and they're really, really improving my endurance and my strength and my body tone, and it's doing wonderful things for my fluid retention on my legs. And the swelling has gone down dramatically on my legs since I started back to weightlifting. I got one of those bodies where if I don't lift weights, everything goes to hell. I'm telling you, my body, I have to work my muscles, okay? If I don't have muscle tone on my body just don't function right. So that's what I just have to do. That's a part of my life, and that's what I realized about my body. I need weight training, okay? I need to lift weights. I need to have muscles on my body. If you all were to go back and look at my videos that I've been posting on my channel here for the past 5 years, you will see how I was so into weightlifting, going to the gym, doing the squat machines, doing all the, floor machines and everything. I've never been someone who has ever gone to the gym to do cardio. I absolutely despise and hate the treadmills and any cardio machines where you just have to be they're moving, no outdoor scenery. I love to go walking. I don't mind walking outside in 30-degree weather, whether it's raining or it's extremely hot. I absolutely don't mind it because I just love being outside doing my cardio, seeing the cars drive by, waving at people and seeing the trees blowing in the wind and, just experiencing that outdoor nature vibe. I feel like, doing cardio on gym equipment is so boring to me. And I've done it in the past, but I really despised it. And it seems like it takes my cardio session forever to be over with. So I really do just prefer getting my cardio in outside, okay? But back to the point of my body needing muscles to look right. Now, when I'm not lifting weights, and because I do have an athletic body under all this, weight that I've gained, and I've been athletic all of my life, even after, having children, I always was exercising back in the gym, weightlifting and everything. But I've learned my body over the years, and during the times that I was weightlifting, that's when my body was its most slim, it was its most in shape, it was its most toned state. And that's what looks good for me. I'm not someone who can just do cardio and be okay, because if I don't have that muscle in my body gets flabby and I look bigger than what and I get bigger than what I actually am. So I need that muscle tone to tone me up and firm up my body and help me to take up less space, because when I don't have muscle, if I so right now I have a very high body fat percentage. Now, in years when I was weightlifting, my body fat percentage was like about, from what I can recall, after baby number 6, my body fat percentage was like 29%. And I looked absolutely amazing. Go back to my old videos and pictures, you'll see how much more toned I was, even though I may weigh the same that I weigh right now. Without that muscle toning, I look way bigger now than I did then. I look so wonderfully put together during my weightlifting years. And, after baby number 7, I completely stopped lifting weights. I completely stopped doing cardio. I completely stopped watching what I was eating. I was eating out like 4 or 5 times a week, spending lots of money on fast food. And the thing about fast food is so addictive. When you get yourself, stuck on your favorite fast food meals, it has high sodium. It has, ingredients in it that keep you coming back for it every single day. And that's kind of the cycle that I got caught up in after I had baby number 7. Now, when I'm craving a juicy burger or, some chicken strips or some nice pizza or french fries and, baked cookies and stuff like that, my family cooks. I have always cooked for my family, and I've taught all of my children how to cook. My children, they're really good cooks. So anything I'm craving, I more than likely make it here at home. That's how I'm able to share my, food cooking videos with you all, my recipes, what I'm eating after fasting for 20 whole hours. That comes easy for me because I'm not running to a fast food restaurant. Now, I do have, children, they ask for things. So, lately, we've been cooking more things. They haven't been asking for things. They've been craving, some cookies. We're making homemade chocolate chip cookies. They're craving pizza or burgers. We're making it right here at home. And it has greatly had a great impact for my own health, with the water weight issues that I have, on my body. And that's probably from, the ingredients from the fast food. And I know that. But since I've been doing more home cooking and, fasting for 20 hours and, walking my 10 miles a week and doing my weightlifting right here in front of my TV using my own playlist on my channel, Kindly Kimberly, y'all, the water weight is falling off of me. it's amazing to see it, but it's falling off of me because I made an effort to stop doing, the damaging things that I was doing in the past to my body and making up excuses as to why, oh, I deserve to go out here and and get me some fast food because I work hard at home. I was walking a mile a day, and by the way, walking that mile a day was very advantageous for me. It helped my health in a great way. Getting to walking over 350 miles from January to November 2024, and then I switched to walking 2 miles at the end of November 2024. But the health benefits of just walking that 1 mile, training my mind to just, you know, create a level of consistency and belief in myself. That's what I learned from walking that 1 mile every single day. It did slim my body down and, help me in a great way physically. But on the flip side, I wasn't eating properly. I wasn't, I was eating too much all day long, just eating everything that I wanted. So when you're doing that, your body can't function properly. You don't give your body enough time to reset and really process what you've already put in it. So I believe that's why I'm seeing such great benefits from fasting for 20 hours a day. My body's able to reset itself. It's able to process, the things that I'm putting into it regardless of what those things are. My body is getting enough time to process it out, and I'm seeing the health benefits. I'm seeing, you know, the the rewards. I'm seeing the weight coming off. So, if you're somebody who hasn't tried fasting, I definitely do recommend it. Now, being that I'm a mom of seven who breastfed every single one of my children for at least a year or 2 or more years apiece, if you just had a baby and your baby hasn't hit 1 year old and you're breastfeeding, or yeah, and you're breastfeeding, I do not recommend fasting to you all. Make sure you're just focusing on the weightlifting and doing your cardio, okay? I do not recommend fasting. What I do recommend is that you're choosing the right foods to eat. You're choosing the right nutrients, because if you're fasting as someone who's breastfeeding a baby who is really small, that baby is going to be affected by your milk supply decreasing, because fasting will decrease your milk supply. And you've got to know that. I don't want any of you mothers out there who just had a baby to get so caught up in trying to get the weight off of you and your baby. You should be focusing on your baby right now, making sure your baby's growing nice and strong, getting enough milk, getting enough nutrients. And you can't do that if you are fasting, because before your baby's a year old, you got to pile on the nutrients. You got to be eating, because you got to, make sure your milk supply is right. And you don't want it to fluctuate, because your baby will be affected by it. So definitely, if you're concerned about how much weight you gained, take that year after having your baby to focus on weightlifting, to focus on eating the right foods, to focus on doing cardio. Take your baby in a stroller, or if you just want to get some time to yourself, just go by yourself. Leave your baby with dad. Leave baby with dad, and go and get your me time in, because sometimes we forget to do that as mothers. But definitely, don't try to fast if you're a new mom. Now, if your baby's a year and over, do your thing. You humming? Do your thing with the fasting. You'll still have your milk supply, but because your baby will be old enough to eat, solid foods, your baby won't be so much affected by your fasting journey, okay? Why are you humming? You see me recording. Why are you humming? What are you doing? Okay, I got one baby snoring. She's just getting over a cold. Got another baby. He's awake humming. So, yes, let me turn her right quick so that she can stop snoring. I didn't have to move her. So back to the weightlifting and everything. Yeah, my body needs that. I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish doing this voiceover because um, I woke up at 5:30 this morning, and I have a daughter who's in New York right now with her dad, and she's at the Juilliard Dance School. She got invited there because she's such an awesome dancer, and I'm so proud of her. But yeah, so I woke up at 5:30 this morning to talk to them and make sure that they're up and so that she can get to class on time. She's taking the subway. Well, they're taking the subway for the first time in their lives, and it's a busy, you know, trip for them. And I'm excited that they're getting to experience that. And, she's been working hard, and she, stood out at a dance competition, and she got an automatic acceptance into going to this program. And, it's another thing that she can put on her resume for her dance career. And she's very talented. And I'm not just saying that because I'm her mother. Like, I'm someone who really, I don't dance. I don't really have an interest in dancing. I've always been, someone who's interested in playing basketball and running track and things of that nature. But her dad, he can dance. Even though she said he can't dance, she didn't get her dance skills from him at all. And she definitely knows that she didn't get her dance skills from me. So, that's, a thing we like to laugh about amongst ourselves. But yeah, they're in New York and having a wonderful time and getting to live the busy New York life and the expensive New York life as well. She was able to get an anonymous sponsor who saw her dancing, and they just wanted to help her along in her dance journey. And I very much appreciate that individual who took the time to see her dance abilities and wanted to give her the chance financially and support her. So really do appreciate that, and to everyone else who donated to her as well. So I guess I'm gonna cut this short because um, my babies are being super loud. They're not really babies anymore. I have a 3-year old now and a soon to be 5-year old in about 2 more weeks, and they're not. They're my last two babies, so that's why I'm calling them babies. They'll always be your babies, no matter how grown they get. I have a, almost 20-year old, and I still, call her my child, really. And I have one over here letting loose. I'm pretty sure you heard that in the audio. That wasn't me, by the way. You gotta go potty? You need to go potty? No? Okay. All right, so that's my baby boy. He's doing his, boy activities already. That's funny. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this audio short, and I hope you all enjoyed this video. Happy to share it with you all. I know there's someone out there trying to get yourself back in shape at the age of 40. Believe me, it's not easy trying to get back in shape at 40. I know. So definitely, I always say this: if you're in shape, stay in shape, because it's easier to stay in shape, even though it takes some work, than it is to have to come back from falling off. So definitely keep that in mind, and you'll be better for it. Now, before I end this video, let me just say I'm doing these jumping jacks when in week number 1 of getting back into my weightlifting program, I could barely do 5 without having to stop and take a break. But here on this week 3 video, I am doing like 30 jumping jacks straight, and for a total of 50 in all. So if you haven't watched my 5 to 50 jumping jack video that I've already published on my channel, go and check that out and watch how I was struggling in the first week. It was so embarrassing. Oh, I cannot believe that I wasn't even able to do simple jumping jacks. So check that out and see the difference in week number 1 and week number 3. You're going to be amazed. I definitely encourage you all to give it a try and see where you are in your fitness level. All right. So yeah, I think that'll be all. I hope you all enjoyed this video. sharing a little more with you here. And thank you for stopping by. And I really do hope that you, if you're on a health journey, that it's going well for you. And just remember to remain consistent, and everything will work itself out for the better. All right, I'm kindly Kimberly. Remember that everybody is beautiful and that health is wealth, and wealth takes care of everything else. And I truly do believe that. So I will talk to you all on another video. Thank you for your support once again. Bye-bye.